In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to make marbled nail polish paper. The first supply that you need to get your hands on is some nail polish. Make sure it's okay with your parents, the nail polish that you choose, because as we know, nail polish can get pretty pricey. As for paper, just plain white index cards would work great. I ended up having just white envelopes. It was kind of a thicker paper here, so I used that and it worked really well. So anything that's a little bit thicker paper is great. You're also going to need a paper clip. Kind of open it up, bend it to where it looks kind of similar to mine. That's going to be used to stir the surface of the water and marble your nail polish design. Lastly, you're going to want one of those kind of throw out takeaway containers with about an inch of water, and that's where we begin. Now the fun part starts here. You take the nail polish and you want to just barely tap the surface of the water with that little wand that you get the nail polish out. Now sometimes the nail polish will actually diffuse into the water. So what you just saw with mine where it diffused across the water and it has that light pink haze, totally fine. I'm using white paper so that light pink will become part of the color that adheres to my paper. Now the dots that I'm working towards, that's a whole nother thing. I'm kind of just layering the dots, coming up with my own design. It's really about experimenting at this point. So you just kind of play around with it and put as much nail polish as you want on the surface. I kind of worked quickly. You don't want it to set too long or the nail polish will kind of start to harden on the water. It doesn't always seem to work well with creating these marbled nail polish designs. So I'm kind of finished with my design here. So I'm going to take my paper clip, stir it up to kind of create this marble design. You can kind of see that where it's set up a little bit on the surface of the water. That's fine. Kind of tells me I need to work a little bit faster on the next one. Take my paper, lay it down gently, push it down with both hands, and flip it back over, and that's my first print. After each print, you're going to have a little bit of extra paint debris left in the water. You're going to need to use either a little scrap piece of paper, or I'm using a paper towel just to clean that off the surface so that you're ready to do another print. You guys, if I'm being completely honest, I had so much fun creating these marbled nail polish paper designs. So a lot of times you'll see that I would just create designs on the surface of the water and maybe not always marble it, not use the tool and create that marbled effect, but instead just try to make a copy of what I saw on the surface of the water. I put my piece of paper on, press it down, flip it over, and just create a print with just the design that was on the top. Since you guys probably don't have a drying rack at home, what you probably want to do is just layer some paper towels on the counter, and each one of these that you finish, just set it gently on top of the paper towel and it can dry. And then when it's done, you have these beautiful marbled papers. Please share with us what yours look like on the Padlet, and I hope you really enjoy this activity because marbled nail polish paper is something anyone can do at home and it's a lot of fun.